Welcome to episode 3 of the Manager Conversation series. And we're here to help you as managers have conversations that matter. Now, most of us have been living in this very remote environment, trying to create relationships with our team members who are far away from us. And this particular conversation in episode 3 is actually mainly about having fun and getting to know people in a very unintrusive, very light way. So what you'll find in the resource pack is a set of slides as well as 20 questions, and that's included in your facilitator guide. The guide is going to walk you through how to hold this particular conversation with your team. But in general, how it works is you'll put this at the start of your meeting. So you'll invite them, you'll send them let them know that you're going to do something at the start of the meeting. And if you've done episode 2 and 1, they'll start to be getting into it, going, this is how it gets done around here, which is wonderful. And at the start, you will probably use the slide that's got the boxes on it. If you're using Teams, then you might not. But if you're using Zoom, use or WebEx where you can type on the screen, so using the annotate field, then put that slide up and get everybody to claim a box. So everyone in your team have as many boxes as there are. So if you've only got 5 people in your team, 5 boxes, 5 names. And include your own. Make sure that your own is included as part of that. And then you will ask one question at a time. There's different ways to do this. You could just go down the list, or you could get people to say, okay, let's have question 9 now. And then Margaret says, question 9, please. And you read out question 9. And everybody in the group then types their answer on the screen in answer to whatever question 9 is asking. Now, it could be something fairly light, like, do you prefer bacon or avocado? And then people will just write avocado or bacon in their square. And you might then just go, oh, that's interesting. Most of us like bacon. Who knew? And then you'll move on to the next question. So maybe question 12 is, are you a cat person or a dog person? And then you type cat or dog, and some people will go neither. Or they'll go, I'm a gerbil person, or whatever it is. The point is not the question as much as it is the opportunity to share a bit more about who you are and your likes and dislikes. There are definitely questions that take it down a level. So you might find a question inside something like, who made you smile recently? And then you have to think, people will go, oh, I don't know. When did I smile? When last did I smile? What for? So you're encouraging a bit of self-reflection, and then they'll go, okay, actually it was my daughter, or, it was the petrol attendant, or whatever it was, and they type it in their box. And that's a cue for you to go, oh, tell us a bit more about that, if you'd like to. Or you might even open it up with, who would like to tell us the story behind that smile? And there will be questions that invite a bit of a sleuthing around your office. So what's the most interesting thing that you find on your desk? So people have to then go, what's on my desk? What's the most interesting? Oh, then they'll say, it's my cell phone stand. And then if you're on camera, you might even ask people to show it in camera. So it's just a way to get a light conversation going with your team where they're sharing a little bit more about who they are as human beings. And you wrap that up with, it can take you 15 minutes, it can take you 5 minutes. It depends how many questions you want to ask. And at the end of it, you'll just be grateful, thank people for participating, and I guarantee you everyone will have enjoyed it, because who doesn't like sharing a little bit more about themselves and knowing that someone's actually interested? And the great thing is that your team members see each other's answers. So it's not just a one-on-one, it's the team realizing, oh my gosh, next time we order pizzas and we're actually together, we know we're going to put bacon on it because we all like bacon. Or we all happen to be people who are, really into sports or whatever it is. So use the questions, make up your own. We've given you a base of 20 questions that are good, and we've used them before in team sessions. But if you want another question, go for it. Make it up. And use the resources, but don't feel like you have to be restricted by that. Think about the concept and how you can introduce that into your team meetings to build connection, to build relationships, so that you can have and you set the scene for conversations that matter.